Morning everyone, Charger Trolley here with the recap for Alone. Is it episode 3? I do not remember. But once again, one of Treasure Troller's rules, one of the golden rules that you cannot break to win alone, was broken once again. And his wife did not take my advice in telling Jordan, if you come home because you're homesick, I'm filing for divorce. Sometimes the threat of divorce can be a good thing, especially when it $500,000 is involved. But I knew the minute he started carving those initials into that cabin, I knew he was done. I knew it was over, and it never fails. The one guy that creates the really good cabin or the really good shelter is one of the first to to take off. My done what I came to do thing kind of came about from, I don't know if it was season 3 or season 4, the young kid that built a cabin, and then he built a dugout canoe, and then he was done. And then I believe it was the next season, I'm not even sure, it could have been that season as well, but I think the guy was from maybe Central America, and he carved out a chess set and carved out a couple other things, and then he decided that he's done everything he can do. I don't know, I'm watching Alone this year, and I'm almost thinking, they jumped the Shark Tank, and this show just doesn't seem to really have much of a life to continue. I mean, they cannot kill squirrels. Squirrels are off limits. I just think sometimes the restrictions, if you're really trying to survive alone, they need to put these people in a place where anything that they can kill and drag home and cook it and eat it should be allowed. These restrictions are just they put a damper on the show. It's always the same thing. You're getting the same contestants, getting homesick and wanting to go home. It's kind of the same old every year. I don't know, maybe it's just because this season the weather doesn't seem to change as quickly as it has in the past seasons. Maybe it's because of that. I don't really know. This season seems to drag a little bit. Once again, the interview, it's just not, as much as I like the interviews at the end, you can get a little perspective. There was none here. There was just nothing. They're not asking any kind of questions. It's just, you tried hard and you set some sort of example, and hey, anybody would leave for their family and whatever. The point of the show is not to leave because of your family. The point of the show is not to leave because you're homesick. It's just not, it's not a reason to leave. You're going on a show alone, which means you're going to be alone. Which means, maybe you will get homesick. You know, you could get injured, you could get pulled, but there's certain things you can control, and tapping out because of homesick is one of them. I'm just frustrated with, you know, the 2 tap outs this season so far have just been, I don't know, unexcusable. 18 days. Now, I know they're there at that base camp or whatever, learning all their stuff before that. I know it's longer. Bush Radical has a YouTube vlog. He was on a season, was with the couples. He puts out some great videos, and he does spend one of his very first vlogs, maybe an hour or close to 2 hours, discussing alone, and they do go through a couple of weeks prior to actually being dropped off. So although it looks like to us it's 18 days, it's about a month. But you know, there's certain things you have to accept, and one of them is going to be you're alone. I don't understand it. I guess I'm getting a little bit frustrated with this, and you know, the interviewer, I was thinking a little bit that I think a lot of the reason why I really don't like your interviews is because she's been a contestant, a failed contestant, mind you, and she's just not a very unbiased, I guess, interviewer. You know, Jeff Probst has never played Survivor, has never won an immunity challenge, found in a hidden immunity idol, blindsided someone, has been blindsided, felt like his you know, neck was on the line at Tribal. He's never played the game and doesn't know how to play the game. And I'm kind of wondering if maybe these people really aren't as qualified as we are led to believe. I don't get it. I'm getting frustrated with Alone. I'm getting frustrated with these tap outs. I mean, putting a guy on with a heart problem. And then not doing enough psychological evaluations with some of these people to talk them through the homesick thing, because this is just getting crazy. 18 days and I want to go home. It's just the show is becoming disappointing. It's just disappointing. So we always get one homesick that's gotta go home. It's sad. The next one, I want to see people that have absolutely no ties to home. None. They're all single. They're all come from like one-child homes. They haven't talked to their parents in 15 years. You know, people that just people that aren't going to get homesick. I mean, build a shelter like that, and then yeah, I think I'll just tap and go home. That's nuts. So with that, this is a very disappointed and frustrated Alone fan saying aloha and good day.